You sent for me, your majesty? I am glad you have returned, Pineleaf. I received word from Dees that Arca's ravens have begun to return to Ravenhill, and I would like to know what they have learned concerning the plots of Karazgar and Vithug Wintermind. Alas, there are matters I must attend to here in Erebor, or I would make the journey myself. Will you go to Ravenhill and seek the counsel of Arca on my behalf? I trust you will recount every detail to me upon your return. Very well. Let us speak with Arca and find out what is happening. Greetings, Arca. I have been sent here to answer your summons.
Ah, Pineleaf! I did not expect to see you this day, but it has proven to be one of many curiosities. I called my people to return to the hill, but 4 have not yet returned from their spying. 1 among them flew the furthest abroad, but the other 3 did not have such a journey ahead or behind them. We are fewer in number still than we were in the days of the last king to bear Thorin's name, and I grow concerned on their behalf. Perhaps they did not hear my call, or perhaps they were discovered by unfriendly eyes. 1 flew into the forest that was Mirkwood, another to the Iron Hills, and another among the Dalelands. If King Thorin seeks the sight and wisdom of the ravens, you must do this. Seek out my people and send them to the hill. It is then you shall learn what you seek.
Very well. I shall find the ravens that have been unable to answer your call. Maybe the evening isn't the best time to be searching for a blackbird. Have any of you seen a raven anywhere around here? That way? Thank you. Okay, so she said she saw one around this direction a couple of hours ago, so let us see. Well, here's some sort of calling up here. Oh, here we go. Hello? You have been summoned? Alright. Okay, good. Well, the raven is well at least. Good. Now, let's see if we can find another raven somewhere. Someone from Dales said that they thought they saw one fly up this way. Although whether that person was imagining things or actually saw a raven, I haven't the slightest idea. But it's the best lead I've got, so let's try it. So what's this? Old chest. Well, that's a rather strange thing. Let's see. Oh, good grief. Whatever. Now, I thought of her calling up here, but how does one climb this? Apparently that goat's trying to figure out the same thing. Well then. Well, if there is a raven in here, it's certainly a point where you'd have to have wings to reach it. Let's see if there is a path up the other side of the hill. Really. At night. climbing a dark hill to look for a blackbird. Really? Sounds like a fun amusement to have. Well, shows promising. Shows promise. Oh, what's up here? Well, there's a bird. Hello. You're being recalled. Alright, good. Oh, and there's a marker here, too. Right. Well, that's pretty high up. I think it's time for me to find the third one, which is in a forest. Well, that's worse than a ridge. And what's worse than going through a forest to find a bird? Of course, going up a ridge in the forest to find the bird. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. I hope this orc wasn't hunting for ravens or anything like that, because that would be most unfortunate. I hope I don't find a dead bird here. Well, I have to check out the area and make sure that there are no dead birds or feathers or anything like that around here. But knowing birds, they'll be up on the top somewhere. Finding the summit of a hill in the forest in the dark. Some of the crazy things that I do. Really. Some of the crazy things that I do. Maybe someday someone just give me a quest to have lunch in the Shire or something like that. That doesn't involve going through forests. That doesn't involve climbing up ridges. That doesn't involve running into hundreds and thousands of orcs. You know, the fun stuff. Next time I'll arrange to have a whistle or something like that. Really, I can hear the calling up ahead, but there's that orc camp again. But I know no way up. This is very tricky. Now, at least it means that the orcs can't get up there either. I suppose that's a bit of a blessing. But it would be nice if I could... Hold on, what's this? Yeah? Maybe? Can it be a way up to the top? Is there hope? Probably not, but we'll see. Something's going on up here. It's a bit bright, especially since it's got to be near midnight. Ah! Hold on, what's up here? Must be something... Some sort of beacon or something? Oh, well, there's a raven here. Hello, you have been recalled? Yeah, alright, goodbye. Thank you. Anything useful here? Well then, not sure what this is for, but it's certainly not a place for a hobbit, whatever it is. Now, back to Ravenhill. I have delivered your message. I hope they've since returned.
3 of my people were lost, and 3 now found. If you would hear my counsel, you must now seek the 4th. I sent him to spy upon the Grey Mountains, and it will be his account that determines the course of the folk of Deering. You should begin your search on the slopes of Erebor. If some trouble has befallen him, he would have flown there. Very well. Let us head over to Erebor. At least that's a place I know. Of course, I am much more familiar with the inside of Erebor than the outside, and I suppose that a raven is more likely to be up on the outside area. So I have another climb to make. Up another path. And this could be a long one, probably. How about up this way? Well, I'm not much of a mountain climber, if there's anyone who ever had any doubts on that matter. Let's see. How about up this way? I'm sure it'll be in whatever place is least suitable for a hobbit. How about what's this? Another barked page.
It was given to him by men, Thor said. Men chanced upon it in some troll horde, he claimed. I was wroth and had no ears for such tales.
Well, I am going to have to someday find all of those pages and hear the entire story, because I keep on hearing just parts of it. But I'm still looking for ravens. And hold on. Hello there? Okay, it appears that the raven was only left stunned by a recent encounter with a foe, but escaped before a more serious wound could be inflicted. Well, alright. Well, that's good. What? Something wrong? Oh. It's Drake. Oh, that's not good. I think winter is coming. Scouts, probably. And I have a feeling this is not going to make whoever's in Charles' happy. Yeah, call, I think, is the right word for that. Alright, hold on. Hopefully we can get out of this. Just hope Mama Dragon doesn't come by, because that would make things even worse. I think. Alright, you can get there? Good. Now let's get back to Arka and deliver the bad news. Hold on, what's this? Well, I got some parchments out of it. I hope your scout returned in good health.
You have done well to rescue my people, Pineleaf, but now I ask that you hear my counsel. I shall tell what I have learned, and you would be wise to listen. There are strange faces come to the Iron Hills, alike yet different. I do not think they shall play a role in these dealings, but that remains to be seen. Karazgar moves lightly under the eaves of the forest that was Mirkwood, but he has not traveled far. Whatever wood he once bore no longer burdens him. A wound no longer burdens by the wound. The Coldrake named Vithug has stirred in the old halls of the great folk of Deering. The gates of the Steel Keep are open, and a bitter cold has swept over the Grey Mountains. He shall soon fly for Erebor, and it is then Deering's folk shall be tested. The mountain is wide enough to shelter all, but there must remain those
who will take up arms. The wisdom of King Thorin and those he trusts must now decide your course. I have spoken.
Well,
I was thinking it was bad news, and I'm certainly not wrong in that. I am back, Your Majesty. It has been quite some time, Pineleaf. What tidings do you bring? What did Auroch's ravens discover? Well, first off, I went and had to find some missing scouts. One of them I had to save from a threat of cold drakes that were following it, drakelings, small ones, but based on reports, there are bigger drakes that are on the way, and Karazgar still plots to get some evil in the shadows of Erin Lasglen. Arak is of the great ravens, and so I do not doubt her wisdom. Vithug will soon come to Erebor, and I shall make certain that the other folk of the realm are protected from his wrath. Because next time we have to make many preparations when we return to Pineleaf plays The Lay of Rust and Rime.